Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front.
Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Batistuta. Spread neatly. Lovely feet. Now it's Gattuso. Ribery. Pulisic. Could move up a gear here. And it's Barella. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now they can clear their lines. No way through, so back it comes.
Pisa are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Pulisic! Oh, well played, well played. Verona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long...
And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, smashing! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Rijkaard gives it back. That's a good ball. Real chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say that...
Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter.
And this is shapes to shoot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become...
Wind of the opposition, you can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Batistuta, and this is... Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They get a throw in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24, Ribery. Numero 4, lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Decent chance! He scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Verona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. De Vrij cuts out the pass. Gattuso. Barella with the foul. And it's Gattuso. Pull it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
She's come back almost at once. Martinez, good driving run. Batistuta. Rui Costa. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Del Piero. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. And there's the end of the first half. So off we go once more.
Pisa really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Martinez. Barella. And this is shot at goal! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hullet, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Rui Costa is behind this one.
Numero 17.
Rui Costa! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal. There's the shot! They've scored! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Batistuta is flagged offside. Still they trail and time is ticking away.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Drilled in low. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's gone looking for safety.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Gattuso. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Van Basten. Del Piero. Gattuso. And he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Inzaghi is in a really good position out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Martinez. Now it's Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gattuso. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that could set him on his way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Del Piero. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Barella. And he's found a way past. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's an imaginative pass.
Pisa really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes to add. And he's managed to get rid. Verona have reclaimed it. And he's straight offside. Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. And he can clear it away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. We have already started here. Zielinski finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, we'll be seeing him popping up all over the pitch, Peter. He's great at nipping opposition counters in the bud, but he can create chances.
Chance, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
That's really well cleared. That's an imaginative pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. And that is out of play. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Zielinski played out to the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rijkaard.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
You get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Martinez, who's set up one goal so far. Martinez looking to run onto it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bastoni calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Batistuta, and he's gone backward here. Zielinski! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Costa Curta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Van Basten. Foot in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Costa. He can run onto that. Defending was strong and firm. Martinez. That's good running with the ball. Thuram. Zielinski. It's run loose here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Serginho. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ibrahimovic. Great chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind...
Can he finish? Could move up a gear here. Tries from distance. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's been cut out, well played.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Yep, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita.
And that's the second half started.
Pisa are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for a runner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Palmer look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Van Basten. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bonucci getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead of him. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, Thuram! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bastoni gets across to intercept that, and he's found a way past. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 9, numero 22. Lasciano il campo
Cannavaro.
per il numero 20.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in, driving through the middle. Zielinski pinches it off him. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski. Thuram cuts it out. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Batistuta. And it's Zielinski. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Pull it, dink through. Dida gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Throw it. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. And here's Batistuta, Thuram. It's a threatening ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ibrahimovic. It's Seedorf. Searching pass he's played there. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere. Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 10, Ibrahimovic. Numero 27.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. He can get that clear. Turan knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini. Well, that's well seen too. Hullet. Right, Shevchenko.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. But they've got it again. Serginho. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Dida is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he can clear it away. Now it's Van Basten. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That ball looks a good one. Van Basten looking sharp there. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 14.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Numero 15.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The pass is intercepted. And that has been clubbed away. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Bonucci wins the duel this time. Bonucci clears. Maldini thinks one through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 6, Pirlo. Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
And that's done.
Cambio.
Nice interception, well timed. Cannavaro getting this one clear. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Shevchenko shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Çalhanoğlu is the next man in the spotlight. And he puts it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So this one to restore parity. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. And they're 2 up. Palmer can't afford to miss another one. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. No! Denied remarkably.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This then to level matters. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He must, but can he? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This is match point. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Pisa can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Diogo Dalot.
Aims beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Havertz! And he's heaved it away. Beckham. Okazaki. Van Nistelrooy. White spots it and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shifted it to the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Solar. Joelinton. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And here's Havertz. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Haaland. Can he get it? And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zola goes short. Looking to go deep. Can he stop it going out? Cleared away. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Beckham. Diogo Dalot. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Always. And he shoots! And one more try! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Okazaki does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Okazaki going full tilt down the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Gerrard. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Zola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This has real chance! And that should get the job done. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham. And this is Okazaki. He won't be happy with that one. Shifted upfield. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland. Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Zola with the clearance. Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on goal. He's in it. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That was
649.
fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance for a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zola. White is the guilty party there. Flings it across. Joelinton clears it away. And it's Dallow. Played in by Dallow.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now he's got space here. Maguire promptly onto that, and that is that. And Zola! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Okazaki. Okazaki takes control of it and he's on the move. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Zola. Now it's Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found a way through. Fires it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Haaland. Okazaki. Oh, cracking ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you senhores, sejam bem-vindos à partida de hoje.
They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Batistuta is the man who's second in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Oh, he's missed it. He's hit the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Botafogo with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Reinders is third in line. Top corner.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Osimhen is the 4th man to step up. 3 each. Gerrard comes forward for the 5th of 5. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Brandt is able to finish it here. He's buried it, and he's won it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. That's where we have to end it.
Caros espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo que opõe.
Osimhen first in line. And he does it with poise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Vinicius Junior steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Brandt is the man who's second in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And so the captain steps up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Messi is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This turn to level matters. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Verbruggen obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it! It is done! A performance of...
Caros espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo que opõe.
Messi first in line. 1-0.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mbappe next in line, and here he is. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Osimhen will take their second. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This then to level matters.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Mateus will take the third penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Verbruggen must save it. That's it. It is done. In the end, then, no joy.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Milan e Manchester United.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Giroud is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Kukçu is the next to run the gauntlet. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
This to double their advantage. And he's put them two in front. Manchester United can't afford to miss another one. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Manchester United are looking to save match point. Saved it! And that's that! Perfect result.